Hello everyone. Hello guys, how are you guys on today? Guess what time it is? It is story time with Miss Doris. And guess what? We have an awesome story for us on today. The story we're going to be reading today is Lucy Knows Best. Today's story is Lucy Knows Best. This is going to be an awesome story. And today's color is going to be the color red. Today's color is the color red. We have a red card, which is a red heart. This is a red heart. This is the color red. Today's color is the color red. And guess what? Guess who our Muppet guest friend is on today? I'll give you a couple of seconds to guess who our Muppet guest friend is on today. Our Muppet guest friend has the color red as well. I'll give you a hint. Red, black, and white. Hello, Mother BJ. Hello, Sister BJ. How are you? And welcome to Storytime with Miss Doris. Well, our Muppet guest friend today is Miss Minnie, along with our red card, Miss Minnie, and our storybook, Lucy Knows Best. Well, I'm so glad you guys are tuning in. I'm going to go ahead on and get started. I would like to say hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and to some, good night. Someone is going to bed somewhere in the world, but guess what? You are just in time for story time with Miss Doris. Shout outs to all of you guys that are celebrating your birthday in this month of October. Happy birthday to all of you that are celebrating your birthday in the month of October. Happy birthday to all of you. Special shout outs again to all of our new Storytime followers. Hello and welcome to Storytime with Miss Doris. I'm so excited to be reading you your first live story time on today. Welcome to all of our new followers. We are up to exactly 1,375 followers. Yes! Hallelujah. I'm so excited. Guess what, guys? If it hadn't been for you guys, there would be no story time. I appreciate you. Hello to Pastor Washington. Pastor Washington gave the story time a shout out on the radio station. God bless you, Pastor. I appreciate you for the shout out on the radio and KVVU 1060. I appreciate you, Elect Lady, Mother BJ, Brother Ruben. Hello, guys. I hope you're having an awesome day. TM, hello, TM. How are you? I miss you on today. Hello, Ari. Hello, Aria. Hello, Kaden, Seppi, Lakeisha, J. Marie. Hello, Janelle. Hello, Erica. I missed you, Erica. Give me a call sometime. Hello, So-So. Hello, Royce. Hi, Royce. How are you? Hello, Shakana. Hello, Shaquavia. Hello, brother artist. I hope you're having an awesome day on today. Hello to the Rainies. Hello to the Edwards. Hello, Premier. Hello, everyone. All of you guys out there in Storytime land, all over the world. Welcome to Storytime with Miss Doris. Well, guess what? Enough with me talking. I know you guys are ready for that Storytime song. Remember, when we're doing that Storytime song, make sure that you are practicing safety first. It's imperative that you practice safety first. We don't want you guys getting hurt. There it goes. I love that song. I want to hear you guys singing really loud. And to you that's going to be tuning in later, make sure you share this story time with your family and friends. She'll read to you, tell you all just what to do. I love that song. Tell you all just, it's story time. Story time with Miss. It's story time. Story time with Miss. It's story time. It's story time, and I'm so excited in reading you guys an awesome book on today. She'll read to you, sing to you, tell you all just what to do. Wow, I'm so excited. I heard you guys singing really, really, really loud on today. Well, guess what? Moms, dads, nanas, papas, go ahead on and have a seat with the children while Miss Doris read you a story on today. Today's story, Lucy Knows Best. And this is a paperback, ready to read book. Lucy Knows Best. And this book is written by Charles M. Schultz. Excuse me. Turn the music down just a tad bit more. Lucy Knows Best. Lucy has a booth where she helps friends with their problems. Lucy gives lots and lots of advice, and it only costs 5 cents. It only costs 5 cents. 5 cents is 1 nickel or 5 pennies. Story time. Read to you, sing to you, tell you all just what to do. Charlie Brown is Lucy's biggest customer. Why are you so good at helping people? He asks. Lucy lifts her chin proudly. I know everything, she says. That's a good reason, says Charlie Brown. I'm glad you agree, Lucy says. How can I help you today? The doctor is in. Charlie Brown's going to Lucy for some advice. I know you guys get your advice from your parents. Make sure you get good advice from your parents. That's what they're there for. Charlie Brown wants to feel confident like Lucy. Try whistling. Lucy says, you'll feel better about yourself and everyone around you. Charlie Brown walks home whistling. I bet you guys can whistle. Let's hear you whistle. I can hear you. You did an awesome job. Charlie Brown walks home whistling. He feels better. Excuse me. Then he passes Woodstock, whistling a fancier tune. Charlie Brown stops whistling. He doesn't feel as good about himself anymore. Oh my goodness. What happened, Charlie Brown? It's gonna be okay. You'll see. It's story time. Charlie Brown goes back to Lucy. I think I need another suggestion, he says. You're hopeless, she says. Next. Will you help me, my dog, Snoopy? Excuse me. He can't sleep because he's afraid of the dark, says Charlie Brown. I'll help anyone with 5 cents, says Lucy. I don't think Lucy's giving out free advice. 5 cents for all advice and suggestions. But you guys remember, you get free advice from your parents. Snoopy comes to see Lucy. The dark can't hurt you, says Lucy. Hello, Royce. Hello, Miss Nisha. How are you on today? Welcome to Storytime with Miss Doris. Snoopy falls asleep at the booth. Stay awake when I'm talking to you, screams Lucy. Today's story we're reading is Lucy Knows Best. And today's color, Royce, is the color red. Give me your paw, Lucy says. Say to yourself, I am loved. I am needed. I am important. Snoopy feels better holding Lucy's hand. He smiles. Lucy sends him home. Story time. At home, Snoopy finds Woodstock. Woodstock looks really, really sad. Snoopy knows what to do. Snoopy brings Woodstock to see Lucy. Good grief, why are you so mopey? She says, you're a bird. You can fly, remember? There's a great big sky out there, says Dr. Lucy. Thank you for the hearts, Royce. Lucy is right. Woodstock flaps his little wings and takes off. Rats, Lucy says. I helped him so fast, he flew away without pain. Uh-oh, he forgot to give her that 5 cents. Next, Lucy's friend Schroeder has a problem. I want to go to summer music camp, but I don't know how to get there, he says. Then Lucy says, the doctor is in. She's ready to give advice and suggestions. Lucy thinks Schroeder is cute. Uh-oh, Lucy. She helps him really, really quickly. I've booked you on flight 54, first class, she says, handing him a ticket. Wow, Schroeder says, you are so helpful. Yes, and I'll even kiss you. Goodbye, Lucy says. The doctor is in. Oh my goodness, I think Lucy has a crush on Schroeder. Be careful, Lucy. Lucy leans in for a kiss, but Schroeder ignores her. I have to look for a magazine to read on the plane, he says. Lucy is disappointed. When Schroeder comes back from camp, she tries again to get his attention. Uh-oh, Schroeder is not having it. Remember, Lucy's just doing a job, and she's getting paid for that job. I think she has a crush on Schroeder. I read that our arms were made for throwing baseball, Lucy says. Really? Schroeder asks. What are your arms made for? Hugging, Lucy grins. Schroeder rolls his eyes and says, blah. It's story time. Story time with Miss. It's story time. Ugh! Lucy is angry with Schroeder. She stomps home to sulk. She crawls into her beanbag chair and sinks all the way down. She needs advice. Who can she ask? Who can she ask for advice? She's really upset. So guess what? After helping everyone with all of their problems, Lucy needs advice of her own. Herself, Lucy goes to her own booth. I need some help, she says out loud. Sidekick, help, 5 cents. The doctor is in. Then Lucy moves behind the booth. Good. That's why I'm here, she answers. Story time. Lucy is about to give herself her own advice. It's story time. Lucy moves to the other side of the booth. There's this boy I like, but he never ever notices me, she says. It makes me really, really, really sad. Lucy moves behind the booth again. What's the problem, she asks. You're smart and beautiful. You shouldn't chase after anyone. She gave her own self advice. She tells herself she's smart, she's beautiful, and she's intelligent. Just like you guys. You guys are very smart and intelligent. Do you really, really think so? Lucy asked. Of course, she says from behind the booth. Remember, Lucy is talking to herself, so she's going on one side of the booth where she gives everyone advice, and on the other side where she talks and asks a question. Do you really think so? Lucy asked. Remember, she's talking to herself. Of course, she says from behind the booth. I wouldn't lie to you. That's just what Lucy needs to hear. Her own advice. She walks straight to Schroeder's house. On the way, she thinks about how smart and intelligent and brave and beautiful she is. She fixes everyone's problems. Crummy old Schroeder only cares about music. I've got advice from the smartest person I know. Want to know what she said? Lucy asked. Schroeder ignores her. Lucy sticks out her tongue. She said, blah. Story time. There's Schroeder and there's Lucy. Story time with Miss Sherry to you. Lucy goes back to her booth feeling great. After all, Lucy knows best. The end. Wow. This was an awesome story. So guess what, guys? Never, ever take bad advice. Don't take advice from your friends, from children. Always take advice from adults. Always get advice from adults if you are having any problems or issues or you have questions. Always consult an adult. I enjoyed reading you guys an awesome story on today. Lucy knows best. And remember, if you guys are not feeling well, always let someone know that you're not feeling well, and they will take really good care of you. And when you're out and about, or if you're playing with your favorite toy, always make sure that you are washing and sanitizing your hands at all times. We don't want you guys getting sick. Miss Doris wants you guys well at all times. Remember, the weather is changing and we're still practicing safety first. So when you're out in public, make sure that you are wearing your mask at all times. Don't take your mask off, guys, unless someone tells you to. Make sure you're wearing your mask out in public. And remember, as we always say at the end of our story time, about that smile. But before I say something about that smile, I want to read something just one more time, what Lucy said in a passage in this book that really stuck out with me. And I'm going to post this on my Facebook page too. It says, say to yourself on today, I am loved, I am needed, I am beautiful, I am handsome, I am important. All of you guys are important to Miss Storytime. You know why? Because I'm a reader, and reading a book is very important to me. That's why I share it with you guys as a live Storytime reader. So guess what? All of you guys are important. Reading is very important, and I want to stress it to all of my Storytime followers. Reading is very important, and guess what? You are important to Miss Doris. That's why I love reading to you guys. Well, I enjoyed reading to you on today. Remember, if you're not smiling on today, thank you, Royce, for the thumbs up and for all the hearts. I love you on today. I appreciate all of you guys. Remember, if you're not smiling on today, I hope when she sees Miss Storytime smile that you are smiling. Have an awesome day. Take care. See you on tomorrow. Tomorrow we have an awesome book. I have a new book now that we're going to be reading on Wednesday. Remember, on Wednesdays are Christian days. So I went and purchased this 500-page story Bible book for our children. Bible stories from the Old and New Testament is the book we're going to be reading on Wednesdays. This is going to be an awesome book. I can't wait to start reading it to you guys. So have an awesome day. Remember, don't forget to smile. Take care.